Hello Taurus, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your July 1st to the 15th reading. Now, I wanted to do something a little bit different for the zodiacs. I have tuned in to the Taurian collective that I will be connecting into for this reading. So depending on where you find yourself on the timeline, whenever you watch this, okay, I tune in and connect in to see sort of what cryptic messages want to come through when it comes to the visions I get, the audible messages I get, whatever the case may be, the energy I'm feeling. Now, interesting that the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands just popped up because I immediately saw you walking down a train track. Okay, so it's almost like it's got this energy of excitement and thrill, and I know there's a risk to this thing, that a train can come at any moment, and it's not necessarily that I'm waiting for my train to come in. That's not what I was feeling. So in many ways I feel like there are a lot of Taurians out there that are taking a risk on some level. They know that this choice, this decision is not necessarily going to bring a tick and flick outcome, like whether you're investing money, whether you're choosing to move cities, like, you know, whatever the case may be, there's a risk on some level that there's this level of uncertainty that it will pan out safe, okay? But it feels exciting is what I'm looking for, excitement. So take that however it resonates, Taurus. It could be that some of you are bored and wanting to stir up change on some level. You're wanting a change. And the tracks can definitely be you wanting to travel, wanting to move, but not wanting to rush, okay, as at the same time, because train's not necessarily super fast. So whether you're kicking off this new chapter of your life and wanting to move forward, yes, but not wanting to make hasty or rush decisions because it feels risky, okay? I wanted to see how this goes, this relationship goes, this job goes, whatever the case may be, but you are still moving forward. I immediately then got distracted by someone coming out of left field. Now, I feel in many ways I'm connecting to Taurians as you approach, even towards the end of July. I don't know why, it's like you traveled a little bit, so this might be not just the 1st to the 15th of July, it might be a little bit down the track. Someone that goes, hey, and the purpose of them is that they actually deter you from this path. Now, take that however it resonates, whether you are meant to be on this path, this pathway in this connection, this pathway in this career, this pathway in, take it cryptic, it's like a dream, okay? The symbolism means different things for every single one of you. But it was a distraction. And I'm not saying that in a bad context. We all choose that on an empowering level. Like you were doing it anyway. You were being risky anyway. You were wanting to move forward anyway. And that's still forward because it's still an option to do something different to what you were doing. Okay? Apply that to your routines, your lifestyle, your choices, your relationships, and the energy in which is imbued in all of that. But that thing, that energy, that person that comes out of left field, that instance, that situation is almost like divinely guided, because I don't know if it's you receiving information, inspiration from your dreams, from your higher self, it's almost like, hey, the reason you're actually wanting to travel down here and not travel that way instead is because of X, Y, Z. It felt like that. And then I got a block. So it's almost like I'm meant to be connecting into Taurians and tell you, yeah, keep going, keep the direction you're going, go down that thing, even though it feels risky. I feel you're going to come across information or a connection, like you had to make choice A to get to choice B. The other thing I forgot to tell you was you eventually get there. It's not like you were waiting for your train to come in, but this distraction, this individual, takes you to the destination you were wanting to travel to. But you didn't want to travel like everyone else. You weren't waiting at a train station. You were walking down the bloody tracks. There was a fundamental, unique way in which you were wanting to do something, Taurus, that felt risky, and maybe that feels risky to those that are around you, your family, your friends, or they were telling you to do it another way, okay? It felt like I was strong-headed and determined to do it this way. But along your way, you met someone, you are intercepted by the divine, by your intuition, by dream state messages that tell you there's an easier way to get to where you're ultimately wanting to go. But I felt many Taurians didn't know that that's what they wanted yet. They just didn't want this anymore. And the whole picture in many ways, Taurus, is very metaphoric about we know what we do not want. We don't necessarily have to always know what we do. We discover that along the way, okay? Take that however it resonates. Maybe you are traveling by train. Maybe you are on a destination out of an old version of yourself, your life, your career, whatever the case may be. Maybe you're wanting just some level of excitement because you're sick of the humdrum. Let's see what the tarot wants to say for you. Those two want to jump. 10 of coins, the 7 of wands. You're putting some boundaries down. When it comes to your 10 of coins, what is your ultimate picture? Like, just because everyone, like I said in that vision, everyone's doing it a certain way, but it wasn't for you. You're wanting to shake things up. You're wanting to go your own way. Wow. Fleetwood Mac, maybe you're hearing that on the radio as you travel, as you drive, as you leave a family home, a friend's home that are in disagreement with you. Grow your own way. There's boundaries here that need to be put down with family. There's boundaries that need to be put down when it comes to your vision and ideal of the 10 of coins. Did I say 10 of wands? Sorry. The 10 of coins is the dynasty, it's marriage, it's commitment, it's success, okay? What does financial success mean to me? Maybe I'm talking to Taurians that are making taking financial risks, okay? Because they know it's time to put a boundary line down when it comes to the before. There's something, I want to travel a new path, I want to try this new thing, this new way of building my dynasty. There's higher influences at play. This is you. That thing, I keep saying thing, maybe a thing has happened, Taurus. It was definitely a person. I'm walking down a train track and then someone distracts me. That was your higher self that has led you to what you have always wanted anyway. Follow the voice of soul, okay? The first 15 days of July, but always, I'm going to say always follow the voice of soul. Dream state, intuition, synchronicities, okay? There's a commitment here, a long-term story. You're wanting to commit to a path that's going to lead you to your 10 of coins, your marriage, your dynasty. But there needed to be some boundaries, and perhaps the boundaries is the walking away from old, walking away from what others would do, despite their opinions and fears for you. You needed to take the risk. You're making manifest something here. There is a beginning. You have called it in, this journey, this experience, this feeling of needing to at least walk away so that I can walk towards whatever my 10 of coins is. Holy dooly. The star. Keep going down that bloody train track is what I'm going to say, Taurus. There's something beautiful here. July is significant as far as a timing card goes because you are putting down a line in the sand between the before to the now to the what next. You are charging ahead. Like, this is that wanting excitement energy. This, I want something different to what I had. I'm ready for the new. I'm rushing ahead. Despite the fact that there are no securities in the vision that I saw or the feelings that I was feeling, there are risks involved in one way or another. July into December, July, October, May was significant. Even January kicked off something for you, okay? I want to say something about 17. Perhaps there's a story here when you were 17. Perhaps it links into Aquarius season, all right? That takes you into what you can achieve by Aquarius season next year, all right? January into February. You're charging ahead for the next 6 months on a goal, a mission to get you to your 10 of coins. Wow, maybe it's a beautiful new relationship, Taurus. Your experience with self, with another, with emotions. You're wanting a new beginning. Even a reinvigoration in an existing relationship after a time of healing. After a time of healing heavier emotions and walking away from old situations, old dreams that didn't come true. There's a dream that you're walking towards here that I'm strongly feeling. This is going to ignite your passion, ignite your excitement. This might be a connection from the past, a person from the past, and certainly someone that feels like you have known them before. They feel like home. Okay, this is definitely a love reading for my lovely Taurians. Maybe you have made career choices or random choices to live a certain place, or you were led by soul to go down this train track that felt risky. Okay, but then someone came into my path, and it was leading me, like just that simple decision to travel down this train track eventually led me to where I was meant to be all along, or what I wanted all along. It happens in cryptic ways when soul gets in the way, Taurus. It encourages us to follow a career path, or apply for a random job, or to go to the grocery store at a certain time on a certain day. That divinity just happens, and we just magically cross paths with someone that we were meant to. And they help us heal. They help us move forward excitedly. They help us let go of a lot of the old emotions that we've been carrying and trying to heal. They make us feel excited about our passion and our path again. This is a reignition of your fire body, your emotion, like your emotional equilibrium too, your excitement for path and purpose. This is connecting into the Emperor within. Maybe the Emperor represents the most important man in your life. If you're a woman, maybe male or female, okay? Same-sex relationships or otherwise. The Emperor role is the masculine energy that is there to keep you safe, to stand by you, to be the authority in your life, or someone that you look to as an authority and someone of, that you revere. This could be your relationship to self. And if you are a woman or a man, you and you alone are the emperor of your kingdom. No one can navigate this journey for you. You are following soul. You are following the wisdom of your higher self. You are guided by the stars. And I feel many Taurians over the next 6 months, perhaps even beginning in July, are just going to feel this need to draw a line in the sand, to bring them back to something more congenial, to bring them back to a person from the past, a version of yourself from the past that took risks, believed in love, was ready to open their heart. This is what I'm feeling here. There's a strong sense of healing and wanting to walk towards a commitment that you perhaps aren't supported for, is what I want to say, Taurus. Like you've manifested this. You have manifested this, Taurus. This is beautiful. After a time of not knowing, okay? After a time of following your intuition and your guidance, and you're not sure what this path is going to lead to, okay? There's a coming together and a celebration. That's an engagement, a marriage, a beginning. Holy dooly, guys. 2 aces. There's a new relationship here. You've made decisions. You're suddenly being called, led, like your heart is being called towards another heart. Watch what you can achieve within the year. Watch how much your life transforms within the space of a year when you follow your wisdom of your heart. After a time of heartbreak and conflict and really merging heart and mind, see, the swords rule the mind, to truly accept and integrate and walk away from what felt conflicting, you know, the questions we never got the answers to, the reasons why, or whatever the case may be. Everything had to happen exactly as it did, and this is me drawing a line in the sand. And I still believe in love. I still believe in my dynasty. I still believe in my path and my purpose, and I'm going to manifest it. Okay? I'm clear in the head. Taurus! Watch what you can achieve by Libra season. There's karmic balancing here. The past has been of purpose. Watch your timelines collapse and how it brings you to what you were seeking all along. Walk down that path. Take those risks. Trust your heart. I really don't want to keep going. Like, you're on a good thing here. Hold on to it. You will know in your heart. Like, when was the last time you truly felt happy? It's coming. This is your year. It kicks off in July, guys. The old you is gone. Death of an old cycle. A new beginning is here. And if you're not feeling that yet, because you're feeling this frustration, this annoyance, this I just need to get to that next chapter, follow it. Follow it. Follow it. Follow it. Okay, I can keep going. That's the Ace of Coins. That's the Chariot. That's the Empress, okay? Watch what you can gestate in 9 months. There's been a lot of online communications, perhaps, plans, ideals. Also feeling conflicted about best steps forward. Okay? I'm going to say quite strongly, Taurus, You decide to go down one path, or your focus is on one thing, and then it just magically leads you to what you didn't know you wanted all along. Cryptic, I know. Sorry. But I feel like this year is the beginning of a longer story now. Make no mistake, we've just had a changing of the guard of the Cancer Capricorn ecliptical cycle. 2018 to 2020 taught us all a lot. Yes, endings. The worst is truly behind you now. Okay, you have healed, you have integrated this Ten of Swords energy. Many of the zodiacs have. We've now just entered Gemini and Sagittarius ecliptical cycle, which will take us on a 2-year journey into 2022. And then guess what happens after that, Taurus? You lead the North Node in the ecliptical cycle from 2022 into 2024. So it's almost like the next 2 years of your life, boom, boom, boom. And it would very much depend on your unique zodiac placements within your chart and what you've got going on, you know. But I see a lot of incoming divine energy. So if you're not listening to your intuition yet, I strongly suggest you do that, because it has gifts for you, and it is leading you to the souls that are meant to be on your journey. It is leading you to the career you are meant to be doing. It is leading you to the connections that are meant to be in your life. It is leading you to the love you have wanted to have for self for such a long time, because it is without that, we can't love another, not genuinely. Yeah. Okay, my lovely Taurians, let's pick. Oh, guys. I just love when everything's like zing, 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 and underneath this is the manifestation card. You are the magician. What are you manifesting? Watch what you can make manifest. I just got an ear download. I'm covered in goosebumps. Taurus, I hope you see this message. That's your oracle card, my love. Intimacy, into me see. And when I go in and see self, I can genuinely see the soul light in another and know whether if it resonates to me or not, if it's right for me or not. I don't have to spend my time figuring things out and second guessing self, because I see myself, I feel myself, I know my truth, and I will sense it in another the minute I cross paths. This is you're being taken on a twin flame journey here, Taurus. Okay? I'm going to say, I think on a conscious level, you think it's going to be something or one thing, but it's actually another. I'll leave it at that. Okay, if that resonates, like, share, comment, subscribe, and by all means, please tell your other empath and intuitive friends where to find the channel, okay, for the zodiacs. And like I said earlier, unique, I don't know if I said it earlier, unique to Instagram is the quick reads, my lovely Taurians. They're just brief 5-minute videos, energy check-ins for all of the zodiacs to give you an idea of the energy potentials for your week ahead, which are uploaded every weekend for your Monday's viewing pleasure. They will be up in the next day, okay? Hope you enjoyed your July 1st to the 15th reading. Until later in the month, enjoy. Take care, Taurus.